Welcome to NCW Overload. I am your host, your general manager, your commentator for the evening, and welcome to this exclusive Omega branded pay-per-view live from Los Angeles, California, as we have a stacked card for you here tonight. Kicking things off, we will see the former longest reigning champion of champions, Clark Oliver Morrison, taking on one of New Japan's best, Tetsuya Naito. Both men on quite a bit of a losing streak. Which one of these two men can gain momentum heading into the NCW Alpha Omega Delta fusion, where all brands will become one show? Which one can build a little bit of momentum in our first match of the night? And then we will see an 8-man elimination tag match where we will see Adam Sabin and Ken Phillips team together with Alexander Leonardo Davison and Ace Armstrong to take on Andy Cox, Joshua Fox, El Tactical, and Kenny Dreamer. Which one of these two teams is gonna walk out with the victory? And then we will see a 30-minute Iron Man match between Corvo Jack and Lance Danielson. Every time Lance Danielson gets his hands near the Intercontinental Championship, or at least contends for it, Corvo Jack always sends it away. Now these two will meet one-on-one with a 30-minute time limit. Corvo Jack saying that he will not only survive 30 minutes with the big man, but he will win. Lance Danielson will just see it as 30 minutes of punishment to the French main event. And finally, after brutal tag team contest after contest, we see down to two teams, that being Kid Stack and King Ghidorah versus the Chick Magnus of Tony Natoli and Flynn Adams. Which one of these two teams will make history and become the first ever NCW Omega Tag Team Champions? And then we will see the new Intercontinental Champion Dylan Narak defend the Intercontinental title against the new #1 contender Fletcher Evans. Fletcher Evans won an 8-man elimination battle royale to determine the new #1 contender for the NCW Intercontinental Championship. The same night, Dylan Narak won that fatal 4-way elimination match to become the new Intercontinental Champion. Which one of these two men is walking out with the belt, with the one of the most prestigious belts in NCW history? And then in our main event, we will see the 5-time Intercontinental Champion Eddie Knight challenge for the NCW Omega Championship as champion. Tony Lee Williams hand-picked Eddie Knight to be his opponent for the very first pay-per-view. These men have never crossed paths in one-on-one action. They have been on the same side. They have been adversaries in tag matches. However, with the top prize in Omega history on the line, who is walking out with the championship and towards the NCW Undisputed Unification match against the Alpha Champion at this time is Kazuchika Okada, but could be anyone following NCW Eclipse. But for now, let's kick things off with our first match, Clark Oliver Morrison versus Tetsuya Naito. Oh wow, fans are already booing for Clark Oliver Morrison. Fans do not like this man. And in Season 1, he practically ruled over NCW with an iron fist, turning on his best friend, Alexander Leonardo Davison, for that Champion of Champions title. After all, they were former tag team champions. But then Clark Oliver Morrison took over the Gentleman's Club, main evented Chaos Mania 1. He was at top of the world, and then it all came crashing down. But ever since Season 2 started, Clark Oliver Morrison still trying to find his footing. Trying to find his hands. Trying to reach out for those championship opportunities. However, not happening. At least not yet. However, once the brands combined into one, maybe Clark Oliver Morrison might find himself back in that main event picture. However, only time will tell, as there is new talent, new blood in NCW that fighting for that top position. One of them being the former IWGP World Champion, former IWGP Intercontinental Champion, Tetsuya Naito. Who failed to qualify to become #1 contender for the Intercontinental Champion. Also failed to win the NCW Omega Championship. Tetsuya Naito now has to find footing and work his way to becoming a champion once again, this time in NCW. I wonder how will he do once the brand split, once the brand combination happens. Will he work together with his New Japan comrades Okada and Tanahashi, or will he continue to go his own way? Naito ready to go one-on-one with Clark Oliver Morrison. But look at that arrogance. Who could out-arrogance Tetsuya Naito? Answer could be right in front of him. As he nails that enziguri to the side of the head. Clark Oliver Morrison back into the ring, and he takes him down with that STO. Fans booing both men. Two egomaniacs from the respective companies that built their legacies. Oh, sharp elbow to the back of the head. Both men have reached the top of the food chain, as Clark Oliver Morrison raking the eyes and going for a neck breaker suplex. Here we go, Clark Oliver Morrison helping Naito up to his feet. And Naito with the fireman's carry counter. Here we go. Grabs the head, follows it up with an elbow strike. But again, fireman's carry from Clark Oliver Morrison gets him back in control. Oh, until he gets his jaw jacked. And here we go, Naito. Thought he was going for Destiano, but no, went for that tilt-a-whirl arm drag. There he goes. Going after that knee. Oh, and just vicious strikes to the knee. Massive leg drop again to the knee, targeting that leg of Clark Oliver Morrison, who slowly gets back to his feet. Here we go, Naito moonsault, landing on his feet, but Clark Oliver Morrison with the dodge. Here we go, alpha male water slide, and a kick right to the spine. Here we go, Clark Oliver Morrison helping Naito up to one knee, and just grabbing it, two hands full of hair, whipping him back into the mat. But Naito kicked the head, Irish whip into the corner. What's he got in mind? Setting up Clark Oliver Morrison on the top rope. And a beautiful hurricanrana before he goes into the cover. One. Only a one count. Naito not believing it. Thought it was could have been over, but now looking to end it. Here we go. Clark Oliver Morrison up to his feet. Oh, there's a counter kick to the midsection. Oh no, hook in the head. It's time for the golden DDT. Oh! Down goes Naito, and Clark over Morrison goes for the cover, middle of the ring. 1, 2, kick out by Naito. After taking Clark over Morrison's best shot, the golden DDT. Oh, shot to the midsection. Here we go, kick. Looking power, maybe looking pile driver, but no. Clark able to get out of harm's way. Here we go. Straight jacket, power bomb. Now Clark over Morrison starting to target that knee with that huge elbow strike. Naito rolling around in pain as Clark over Morrison Irish whip into the corner. But Naito with the reversal. Here he goes. Counter for counter as Naito has him set up on the shoulders. Oh, and snake eyes. Down goes Clark. There you go. Rolls him down with a snap mare. And a beautiful choke. Looking to control Clark all over Morrison, but no. Clark able to get out of it with those back elbows. There you go. Snap mare of his own. Oh, and a sharp elbow right to the forehead. Clark looking to end it. Looking for a sit-out tombstone pile driver. And Naito busted wide open, but still fighting with that leg trip. As Naito showing off for the crowd. But here we go. Irish whip into the corner. Clark over Morrison throwing Naito out of the ring. Oh no, sizing him up. Here he goes. Over the turnbuckle. Oh, and into a tornado DDT on the concrete. This is awesome. This is awesome. And Naito with the arm drag counter. There we go. Time to get him back into the ring. What's Naito got in mind here? Irish whip into the corner again. Might be looking for that Hurricanrana. There he goes, Naito looking at Super Hurricanrana. Goes for another pinfall, middle of the ring. 1, 2, kick out by Clark over Morrison. Second Super Hurricanrana of the match. As Naito begging Clark to bring it. Oh, and a kick right. Look to the inner thigh or the midsection, rib cage. But Naito looking to end it this time. Here we go, sizing him up. The Destiano. That could be the match. That inverted DDT. 1, 2, 3, no. Clark over Morrison just getting the shoulder up. Naito thought he had the match. 1. But now Naito going after that arm. Vicious stomps to the fingers. There we go, Naito, what's he thinking here? Looking to set him up for a stun gun. Clark over Morrison hasn't fought back in quite some time, but here we go. Looking for the cover, feet on the ropes. 1, 2, ooh, Clark just getting the shoulders up. But here we go, Clark Morrison looking to hang Naito upside down in the trio-way positioning. Oh, double knees. Right to the lower back. And now looking for another sit-out. Tombstone pile driver. That was the move that busted Naito wide open. Oh, and a knee right to that open wound. There we go, Clark looking to end it with a golden DDT, and Naito's face just planted into the mat. That could be it. As Clark Morrison rolls him over for the cover. This could be the match right here. 1, 2, 3. No, not 3. Naito just getting the shoulder up after taking a second golden DDT. Clark not happy as he tried for a cutter or a snapmare. Either way, Naito Irish whip into the corner. Oh, boot to the face. Back elbow. And an Irish whip into another corner. Naito determined to set him up for that Hurricanrana one more time. Here he goes, meeting him up on the top. And there it is, throws him into the middle of the ring. Naito goes for the cover, could be the match. 1, 2, 3, no. Again, Clark Morrison able to get that shoulder up. But Naito looking to end it with one more Destino. Clark Morrison, he's got to be ready. Here he goes, Destino. And that has got to be it. Clark Morrison out in the middle of the ring. Referee goes down. 1, 2, 3. No. Again, Clark Morrison kicking out. These two men putting on a classic match. Here we go. Naito, go middle rope. Looking moonsault into the tornado DDT. As Naito? Yeah. Tetsuya Naito raises his hand, seemingly thinking victory is at hand. But Clark Morrison able to take him down, targeting that arm. Here we go. Snap German counter with a back elbow. And looking for one more sit out. Pile driver. Looking to break the neck of Naito. Oh, as he drops the leg. In the 80s, that would be over. But here we go. Clark Morrison gut wrench suplex. Quickly goes in for the counter. Smart ring awareness between Naito and the ropes. But Naito able to kick out. Clark looking to end it. This will be a third golden DDT if he connects it. Here he goes. Time to end it. Up and down. That is the golden DDT, and nobody does it better. But that could be the end of this match and Naito's chances of victory. 1, 2. Again, Naito kicking out. Possibly not having the correct ring awareness. Hitting the move out of nowhere, but too close to the ropes. He had to drag Naito away, giving Naito enough time to kick out. But Naito, shoulder barge takedown. Here he goes, Irish whip into the corner. Possibly looking again. No, this time swings him out for a neck breaker. Hangman's neck breaker from the corner. Now looking to set Clark up on the second rope. On the top rope. Here he goes, looking to give the fans one more Hurricanrana. And goes into the quick cover, middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3, and your winner, the winner of the G1 Climax for 2 different years by Naito. And Clark Oliver Morrison put on an amazing match. Destianos, Golden DDTs, Hurricanranas and Tombstone Pile Drivers. Naito even desperately tried to pull out the victory with his feet on the bottom, with feet on the middle rope, but no, Clark Oliver Morrison not to be designed. Oh, denied. But that was a classic match between 2 of the best in the world. One real, one not. But either way, here in NCW, only the best survive, the best make it to the top. And if Naito was here last year, maybe perhaps he could have become champion of champions.